Hey everyone! Welcome back to Financial Futures, the channel where we break down the latest financial news and trends to help you secure a better financial future for yourself and your family. I hope you're all having an amazing day so far. Today, we've got some big updates. If you're a Social Security beneficiary or just keeping an eye on potential benefits for the future, you're going to want to stick around for this one. We're talking about a fresh round of payments going out this week, worth up to a whopping $4,873. Plus, we'll dive into some important policy updates that could change the way you manage your Social Security, and we'll touch on how the upcoming election could affect your financial future. Alright, let's get into today's main topic: Social Security payments, and how this election year could change the future of those benefits. We're less than 4 weeks away from a very pivotal presidential election, and Social Security has become a major talking point in the campaigns of both Donald Trump and Vice President Kamala Harris. Now, whether you lean left or right, there's no denying that Social Security affects everyone. Millions rely on it for their retirement, and any policy changes could impact your monthly payments. We're seeing some interesting proposals from both candidates. But there's one policy that has been standing out above the rest, especially on Trump's side. Donald Trump has proposed eliminating federal taxes on Social Security benefits. This proposal has gained massive support. In fact, a new ABC News poll showed that this is currently the most popular economic proposal from either side of the campaign, with a whopping 85% of Americans supporting it. Let's break this down a bit. Currently, depending on your total income, a portion of your Social Security benefits up to 85% can be subject to federal taxes. If Trump's plan is enacted, those taxes would be eliminated entirely, meaning more money in your pocket if you're retired or nearing retirement age. But, as with all policies, there are trade-offs. Many experts have pointed out that removing these taxes could speed up the insolvency date of the Social Security Trust Fund. Right now, projections show that without changes, Social Security could face cuts by 2033. If we cut off a major revenue stream, like taxes on benefits, that date could come even sooner, unless other reforms are made. Now, Vice President Kamala Harris has her own set of proposals related to the economy, though they're not specifically focused on Social Security like Trump's. Her campaign is focused more on supporting working families. For example, she's pushing for an expansion of the child tax credit and proposing measures to limit profits that food companies can make on groceries. But, interestingly, after Trump announced his plan to eliminate taxes on tips, something that affects workers like bartenders and wait staff, Harris quickly responded with a similar proposal. It seems like both candidates are aware that everyday workers are looking for financial relief, and we're seeing some overlap in the ideas being presented. Alright, now on to the part you've been waiting for: who is receiving payments this week and how much you can expect to see in your account. Social Security payments go out monthly, and if your birthday falls between the 11th and 20th of any month, you can expect your October payment to hit your bank account this week. The maximum payment for those with a full earnings history can be as high as $4,873, but on average, most people receive between $1,700 and $2,000. And don't worry if your birthday doesn't fall within that range, there's another payment scheduled for October 23, so keep an eye out if you qualify. Let's also talk about that recent cost of living adjustment, or COLA, that was announced. We've got a 2.5% increase coming in 2024. While that may sound small, it's actually a big deal when you're living on a fixed income. For example, if you're currently receiving $1,870 a month from Social Security, this increase means you could see your payments rise by about $46.80 each month. Now, let's think long-term for a moment. Social Security is projected to face significant funding issues over the next decade. With the trust fund potentially running low by 2033, future cuts of 17–26% may be necessary if no major reforms are made. This is why it's so critical to pay attention to the proposals from both sides. On one hand, removing taxes on Social Security could help seniors keep more of their money now, but it may create issues down the road. On the other hand, if we don't address the shortfall in funding, benefit cuts could happen sooner than we think. It's also important to remember that any changes to Social Security, whether it's Trump's tax proposal or something from Kamala Harris, won't happen overnight. These are policies that would need to pass through Congress, and as we've seen in the past, that's not always an easy process. So, what can you do in the meantime? Here are a few actionable steps for current Social Security recipients, or those planning to claim benefits in the near future. Monitor your benefits. Always check your payment status online through the Social Security portal to ensure everything is accurate. Plan for future changes. If you're close to retirement, make sure to factor in possible adjustments like the COLA into your budget. Stay informed on policy updates. Keep an eye on election outcomes and how they could impact Social Security down the road. That's a wrap for today's update. I hope you found this information helpful. If you did, please do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to Financial Futures, and don't forget to click the notification bell so you never miss an important update about your financial future. Also, let me know in the comments what you think about these potential policy changes. Are you in favor of cutting taxes on Social Security, or do you think it could hurt the program in the long run? As always, thank you so much for watching. Stay informed, stay prepared, and I'll see you in the next video.